What's going on, everybody? This is Lemon Drop 148 back with more Motorsports Manager. So, let's take a little recap here because it's been a day since I've played. That's right, we have Troy Justice, Scarlett Arnold. Okay, let's take a look at the. Okay, so we have a first place and a sixth place driver. That's fine. I believe we just got this sponsor unlocked, but there's no offers yet, which I guess is fine. Not really anything we're gonna do about it. And we are negative money because we did just invest a ton into next year's car. So that's cool. So let's go ahead and continue and go to, oh, the Invitational. I forgot. This is this episode. So, okay, the Invitationals. Normally, I'd only have this first one unlocked, the Duel in the Desert in Bahrain. You like that? Bahrain? But anyway, since it's my own, or my profile had an old save file, I guess it keeps all these saved. Also, I just realized there was an option to reject the Invitational at the top left. I have played this. Hold on, let me look really quick. Let's go to Tom's page. 50 hours or more on this one. Or I'm sorry, on my normal account. Plus this one, it doesn't keep a tally because it's not online. But it's well into the 30s. So that's almost 80 hours worth. And I did not realize you could reject the Invitational. That's my bad. So I am going to go ahead and take advantage of the situation here and do this Phoenix 50 race. So let's go ahead and do that and get us a pretty good chunk of money. And now the Invitationals use drivers from your country, but you don't get to pick them. It's just, I'm not sure how they decide who is in it, but you don't get to pick them or the teams or anything. You're just like the American who heads up the American team. But this is the Phoenix Oval, which is obviously not a real track. Oh, well, you know what? There could be an oval in Phoenix, but I feel like I would know about it. So let's go ahead and start qualifying, and you will see. So we have Brooke Pace. No idea who that is. But let's go ahead and get after this. Notice they have 3 slots. Not sure. I guess that just is dependent on their team, because I don't think we have that unlocked yet. And then not going to risk this one. Softs, of course. Now the strategy is really weird here because you don't actually want to start on soft tires. In fact, you don't want to do any soft tires. It took me a long time before I finally just researched how to do this. Essentially, you just run on hard tires the entire time during the race, that is. You only put in as much fuel as you need, because any extra fuel in the car is extra weight, and obviously that slows down your lap times. So what we're going to do, we're going to see who has the best qualifying time, and then the strategy is going to revolve around them during the race. So my money is on Brooke here because she has so much more flexibility in her setups here. So we will go ahead and do that. Do I risk it? I'm going to risk it. Ooh, that was close. So it's going to be big because it put us right at 60%. So that'll be our next bonus there. Because if you see, well, actually, I'll show you in just a moment. Well, you guys already know on that left side, it'll go up to our bonuses or whatever. So it does make a huge difference on the oval, as I'm sure you can imagine. Because the times during qualifying are so tight, as you can see there on the left so far. And it's not unusual that we are in 19th and 20th for a lot of qualifying, just because the times are so tight, and people obviously pit and get a bigger bonus, so they can, you know, you pretty much are setting a new hot lap every time you're out. Or someone is, at least. And also, I don't know if you noticed, there is only It only takes a minute, I think, to do a full hot lap session. So then we get a lot of chances here to work on our setup. I'm going to pause it though. You see under Allison where it says 20th place so far on the right hand side where my marker is at? Under it says the setup bonus is minus a tenth of a second. That has to do with his percentages that we're doing during his qualifying setup. But that bonus carries over to the race. So he'll have a tenth of a second off each lap during the race. So it's not only good to build that up for your qualifying spot, but it also does carry over to the race, which on this track is tremendous. You want to have that as high as you can. Because like I said, we're going to be running slow tires, and we're just doing a mileage thing. So if you can be a little bit quicker when you're on those slower tires, that all adds up. But I'm really kind of disappointed he's only got 8 wrenches to work with here. He's not even... Yeah, he's just now going to have a quarter of a second, whereas Pace has 3/4 of a second. But like I said, we have so many passes here to get our times in, it's really not that big of a deal. And hopefully, our normal teams don't have any effect on this. I don't think they do, because we would be pretty far behind. So we have a perfect setup for Brooke, so we'll go ahead and send her out. And Richie's coming in. Not bad, it says. It's not good though, risking it. Because at this rate, we're going to have like 2 more chances to take him out. So hopefully Brooke can set a fast lap here. She's on her personal best. 10th place, okay. Boy, Allison cannot get out of last place. So we're going to have at least 1 more run with Pace, which is okay because she's already maxed out. So the only thing that can change it would be her consistency stat, which I don't know what it is. If it happens to be low, she could get a much quicker lap here. Ooh, and we are just in the nick of time. I feel like we need to risk this because he's not going to get any... Pretty much what I'm saying is Brooke is going to be the one we're focusing on during the race. So, wow, okay. There it is. Disaster. What? Wasn't it only 8? Didn't he use 8 out of 8? Did I already use 1? I don't know. Doesn't matter, but that is what happens when you bust over. You lose a lot of progress. So instead of a half a second per lap bonus, now he's down to a quarter of a second. So Allison's pretty much lost on this race. That's fine. We can use Pace still. And she does get to start. Now I'll break this down. Well, it just happened. But yeah, they both crossed the line before the timer hit 0. So this lap will count. And she's going to stay in 10th, and I can't imagine. No, he's not getting out of 20th. But see, we're in 10th place, but we're only not quite 3/10 of a second off the leader. So it's really not that bad. Sorry, had to reply to a text there. Okay. Very professional. So yeah, we have excuse me. Brooke Pace is the all-star for us here. Dengmei Jinghan sticks on the pole. Alright, dude. And there is a little bit of pride on the line because this is the only American Invitational event. And we are the Americans, by golly. We want to win this thing. We don't want to let no stinking Canadian win. Ugh. Just kidding. I'm not really kidding. Oh, yeah, this is explaining the refueling. Basically, like right here at fuel level, it says 7.2. You can add or subtract depending on your setup. I'm going to show that to you right here. So let's do the mechanic bonus. That's going to be what's important. And this is actually going to be pretty important too. Okay. So yeah. Right now we're going to go ahead and put her on hard tires, which she can get a maximum of 11, which I think we're going to be fair to get. So I'm going to... Okay, it already sets her fuel at 11. I'm going to do the exact same thing with him. Because see, if I would not have gone to this menu, notice how it said like 30 something laps over here. Each lap's worth of fuel is just weight added to the car. You know, slows you down. So this is actually a pretty quick race. I know it's 50 laps, but all we really do is just kind of sit back and watch the tire wear. So she's going to get 8.7, so she's going to get roughly 10 laps, which is just right for her fuel. Same with him. But what we will do, we will pit him just a touch early, I think. And it's going to look bad off the start because we have these slow tires, but this is the best strategy to go with. Now, I've never done this strategy while I'm this deep in the pack to start with, but I think it should all equal out to be the same. Not 100%, but we'll find out together. And also, this is a very important race to stagger your pit stops, because you do not want them stacking up on each other. That can be absolutely catastrophic to the race. So we're going to slow it down here so she can get 2 more laps. I'm going to have him pit. Actually, that's not true. Going to let him pass the pit line, which is right there. Oh my goodness. Yes, I know, buddy. He just passed the pits. So, actually, no. Oh, I messed up already. That's okay. We're going to sacrifice Allison. So you were going to pit there, Miss Pace. And she actually went 12 laps, but we are going to go ahead and stick her with 11 laps because her fuel burns a little bit slower. So actually, we could do 10 laps, and I think we'll be okay. So there you go, you do that. Then you're also going to pit. But these pit stops are going to be relatively quick. I'm going to stick him at 11 laps, that way they'll stagger a little bit better. So this is exactly what I said we don't want to do, but maybe she has a big enough lead it won't affect it too bad. So now you guys can see they're both in the pits. Allison is creeping up, and she's going to... Yeah, he had to wait just a half a tick, but that's really not bad for pit at the same time. So now he has more fuel than she does, which is fine because we want her to pit first. And then obviously, if the last pit stop, there's like 4 laps left, we'll put on softs and turn their aggressiveness up, or I'm sorry, their drive style, turn it up, and really set some smoking hot laps. But yeah, this is pretty much it. We're just kind of watching. We want to keep an eye on their condition, obviously. This is a race that is 50 laps, so it is hard on the cars in general. See, now let's just take a peek here at these live timings. Yeah, see, we're running extremely fast compared to the other hard tire setup cars. Although they are conserving right now, and we are not doing that. We're just running standard laps. The first medium, let's find the first medium tire. So, 8th place, Solana from Mexico. His last lap was a 41.6. And he's not conserving anything. And our last lap was a 44/10. And we are not conserving either. And he's on mediums and we're on hard. So I think pace will be okay. And I gotta remind myself again. Okay, she gets 8.7. Yes, I know. Those little indicators are quite frustrating. So right here, she's not going to have enough to get all the way around. I'm going to put her on for 11 laps again. Just to, like I said, stagger. But since she's going to be pitting this time around, I'm going to put everything up a little bit. And now, since she's in here, I'm going to go ahead and drop these down so I don't forget to do it when she comes out. That can ruin a race, trust me. We're going to pause this, though, because he's at 8% right here. 7%, 6%. So I would like to get my indicator to Why can't I move around to... No, I want him to pit. Why can't I make him pit? There we go. No, I can't. Pit, dude. There we go. Boy, that was frustrating. So yeah, now his tire wear is at 2%. But that's okay. We're going to just stay right with him here. I guess I'll drop that down. Maybe, hopefully make it so he doesn't run out of tire wear. No, he does anyway. It is going to slow him down tremendously, but since we're super close to the pit road, it's really not that big a deal. Let's go ahead and speed this back up. So yeah, we're right about halfway done, and Pace just took the lead again. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty unexciting race. Looks like she is doing battle with Curry here. Although it looks like she may have just turned on something to conserve her tires. Yeah, she did. So we just took off from her, basically. I said her. I don't know why I thought so. There's a girl I went to high school. Last name is Curry. That's why. You guys don't care. That's fair. But if you notice, Allison, despite him having a really bad qualifying session, he's climbing through the field pretty consistently. So that's pretty sick, not gonna lie. Yes, I know you want to pit. Just passed. So I'm gonna have her pit again. I'm not really... Yeah, she had some extra fuel that time. So I think her tires are not lasting as long as I'd like them to. But I guess it'll be fine. He's at 27%. He's still got a little bit to go on these tires. So right now I'm going to send him into pit. That's fine. But while he's out, go ahead and turn up his attack. Yeah, see, Pace did a full pit stop, and she did not lose her position. So we are in pretty good shape. Because see, now second place is on hards, but their percentage is so much lower, they're going to have to pit before Allison does. Or Allison, gee whiz, Pace does. Speaking of Allison, Pace did just lap him. So you can see she is in a dominant shape right now. Which is, you know, exactly what we're looking for. And like I said before, we are doing the strategy around her setup just because 10 laps to go, 9 laps to go. Yeah, okay, so we're good. We're gonna have one more pit stop for both of them. So pass it here. Gonna go ahead and pit. And I will go ahead and put her on mediums because we can make it 9 laps, and let's do 8 laps. And since she's on mediums, her lap times are going to increase a little bit, which is, you know, fine by me. Same with him. I'm going to put him on... Actually, I'm going to put him on softs and drop his laps. I'm going to keep his laps right about 5. So you'll watch, Allison will be making some incredible lap times. And there is 4 laps to go, and she's good. Honestly, I could turn this up a little bit, but there's no need to risk her making a mistake. Same with him. Okay, so there's 3 laps to go. Crank this up. He's got some excess fuel, so and I don't want to risk that. But you know what? We're going to go for the fast time also. 2 laps remaining, and she's got tons. Same with him. He'll be right on the edge of having enough. So last lap, fastest lap. See if we can get it right here. We don't. Oh, we do with Allison of all people. Alright, not bad. Yeah, who'd have thought he actually would get the fast lap of the race. Good for him, I guess. So yeah, let's see. Everyone pretty much had 4 stops except for Pinto and Matias, which no wonder she set a fast lap there at the end. She was running softs, no doubtedly at the most aggressive tire wear. Alright. Hey, we beat the Canadian. Alright. No offense to Canadians out there. A little rivalry, that's all. Oh, and we won the points. Wow, by a massive margin. Canada was number 2, but they got 2nd and 12th, and we got... oh, okay, because there's only points awarded to the top 10 in this one. I understand now. Oh, so are we the only team that got both of our drivers in the top 10? We are. That'll do it. Team Canada must be so upset right now. I mean, I would be if I was Canadian. I haven't looked at my statistics in a while. I don't think I had very big of a fan base in Canada. Besides, that's been years ago when people actually watched this channel. Alright, lemon drop. 5.5 million. That's going to help us big time. And I think that's the only invitational I'm going to be doing because it's a quick and easy 5 million. At least early on. Hey, we got some money. I'm sorry, experience. And yay, we got some new offers. We've got 4 out of 6 for our sponsor appeal. These are not... Yeah, the only one that's going to give us per race is this one here. Now, let's do a little bit of quick math here. Now, Silverado is going to be giving us 250,000 times 8 races plus 450,000. So that is worth 2.45 million. But if we just take the Balima or Balmina, it's more money up front. And it's more money altogether. So I think I'm going to do that. Also, it ties us in for fewer races, which I'm actually a fan of. We get that high turnover rate and get more chances to make some more money. You know what I mean? Alright, cool beans. I guess that's it for this episode. Let me check on our parts. We don't have anything in the works right now, which I think I'll go ahead and set these up to be built. Just, oh boy, I hate it because the reliability is so low. Actually, I'm not going to do this until we get the lead engineer bonus thing, because right now our cars are okay. So yeah. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Thanks a lot for watching. If you like what you saw, hit that like button, subscribe, leave comments. I'll talk to anybody down there. I'll respond to everybody. I'll heart your comments even. And yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys next time. See you later.